Some films chase excitement, and some live in the space where the chase turns deadly. The Getaway from 1972 isn't just a heist movie. It's a pressure cooker with a Texas drawl and a fist ready to fly. Welcome back to Review Lens, directed by Sam Peckinpah and starring Steve McQueen and Ali MacGraw. The Getaway follows Doc McCoy, a career criminal freshly sprung from prison thanks to a shady deal with a local power broker. One condition: help pull off a high-stakes Texas bank robbery. His wife Carol, played by McGraw, agrees to help, and once they're in, things spiral out hard and fast. But this isn't Ocean's 11. It's not slick, it's messy, tense, and emotional. The film has distrust, bad luck, and violence that erupts at ugly moments. At the center of the storm is McQueen. He doesn't just act, he simmers. Every glance is a calculation, every silence a warning. Doc McCoy watches everything, and when it's time to act, he doesn't hesitate. This is my favorite McQueen movie. Opposite him is Ali MacGraw. Some critics at the time called her performance too stiff, too quiet. But in context, that quietness is exactly what makes her dangerous. Carol isn't a mob mole. She's someone learning how to survive. The choices she makes, especially in the second half of the film, are sharp, risky, and decisive. And her real-life affair with McQueen during shooting added serious heat to their on-screen tension, especially since she was married to producer Robert Evans while making this movie. By the way, MacGraw had no idea that McQueen would actually hit her so hard in the roadside scene. Watch her reaction, it's easy to see. But this story is not just about the lead actors, it's the character actors who give this world its danger and depth. Let's talk about Al Lettieri as Rudy Butler. He's not just the villain, he's the loose end with an itchy trigger finger. Rudy double-crosses McCoy, gets shot, and somehow keeps going, wounded, half-dead, and still out for blood. Lettieri gives him a dangerous charisma. You might remember him as Solozzo from The Godfather, but here he's gritty and kind of psycho, the kind of film noir villain who doesn't die easy and never forgives. Then you've got Sally Struthers as Fran, in one of the biggest left-turn performances of the era. She was known for her comedy work in All in the Family, but here she plays a nervous young woman pulled into Rudy's twisted road trip. Her performance is uncomfortable by design. Part seduction, part confusion, and full of high-voltage stress. She gives this movie a weird unpredictability that really works. Ben Johnson brings a Texas vibe as Jack Benyon, the fixer who opens the door for this whole mess. You've seen him in The Last Picture Show and countless John Ford classics. Here, Johnson is calm, dangerous, and plays it with that signature cowpoke charisma. He doesn't need to show you muscle. He's the guy who quietly owns the town. And then come two legends of Western and character acting, Dub Taylor and Slim Pickens. Dub Taylor, playing the hotel desk clerk toward the film's ending, adds that familiar charm, a little dusty, a little nosy, and totally in the moment. Taylor had already built a career playing everyone from kooky relatives to crusty cowboys. His warmth gives a strange breather in a film that never really lets up. Then there's Slim Pickens, a real cowboy. Here, he plays the junkman truck driver in the final stretch of the movie, the one who picks up McQueen and McGraw, unknowingly helping them slip away. He's only in the film for a moment, but what a moment. Pickens, a rodeo vet and all-American scene stealer, brings instant authenticity. Whether he was dropping bombs in Dr. Strangelove or cracking wise in Blazing Saddles, Slim brought grit, humor, and heart, even in a quiet cameo like this. Together, the cast becomes more than actors. They're puzzle pieces in a world that feels real, run down, and dangerous. Nobody sparkles. Everyone sweats. Behind the camera, you had Sam Peckinpah, the poet of violent American stories, and writer Walter Hill adapting a brutal novel by Jim Thompson. The original ending was darker. McQueen pushed for something more hopeful. What we get is a half-smile of a finale. Not a happy ending, but a possible one. The editing, shaped in part by McQueen himself, is lean. Tight sequences, real stunts, fast cars, sharp cuts, especially during the hotel shootout that feels more panicked than planned. The chases are still thrilling, even by modern standards. And the score by Quincy Jones? Subtle, jazzy, off-kilter. It's the kind of vibe that says, you're running, but you're never safe. The Getaway works because it never gives you clean answers. Not about love, not about loyalty, not about who really wins in the end. It's a story told through glances, violence, and the hard silence between betrayals. It's not just McQueen's charisma or Peckinpah's grit, it's the full cast that makes it feel lived in. From Lettieri's haunted killer, to Dub Taylor's everyman, to Slim Pickens' sly sparkle, this isn't just a good crime movie. It's a great ensemble drama dressed up like a getaway story. So if you haven't watched it in a while, or ever, cue it up. Watch the timing. Watch the cuts. Watch the characters who feel like people you've actually met in dusty towns with locked doors. Because sometimes the best escape isn't clean. It's just the one that works. So, did you guys like The Getaway? How many of you saw it in the theater? Y'all let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reviews and deep dives into great movies like The Getaway. So, as always, see you on the next one. Save us a balcony seat. And extra butter on the popcorn.